Hello and welcome to part 14 of Trails of Cold
I
Steel.
hope they get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on them. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned until this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way.
Oh, of course.
Class 7, I see.
The game's Draco Malfoy.
Is something...
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies. Oh, come on. We're leaving.
Yes, Patrick, a word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the...
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably...
No, I'm still looking.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire.
Emperor Dracos.
And that name, of course, was Dracos Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dracos the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dracos' army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreichels first began gathering his army was... Green Schwarzer, which you...
Nord Highlands. Googled it, you heard that. As soon as I can say it, I'm going to end the recording session. Oh, she helps you if you get it wrong. Okay.
Nice work, everyone. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful. Will the Academy's...
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course. This school shuts down for no one. So feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so. Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical.
Practical?
What does that entail? It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so it might be a good idea to do some...
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing.
I'll be doing a death battle between Fee and Anby from Zenless Zone's era.
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do, that concludes today's homeroom.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Righty then. And there we go. Thank you for watching part 14, and I'll see you when I do part 15.